Hello, humans, ghouls, and mutated fools. Welcome to the channel Beware Mutated Zombies, where you don't need to beware me because I have a flu. Like this isn't one of those types of zombie diseases that you have to be aware of, where you're like, oh no, it's gonna, if it's even worse than normal sickness. They're gonna spread it even faster. Nah, this one, you don't need to beware me because I am like a sloth right now. Like you could go by me and I'd be like, and then like 3 days later, you'd be like, I don't know, wherever it is you are, and I'd still be in the same spot going. So you don't need to beware me at all. I'm sleepy. I'm taking some sort of medicine that our doc here has conjured up, because you know what sucks when you're in the summertime, and other zombies and mutated zombies and awful humans are coming around, is that you need more backup. So if you have any mutated zombie friends, then you're like, oh cool, we have some backup. We've got the big guns, but the big guns don't really work out if there's no ammo, you know. So when all the baddies come, your zombie friends are like, and then all the other ones are like, and then you get overrun and it's bad. So yeah. My humans and other fellow mutated zombies are currently trying to come up with some sort of concoction that heals us sooner. Yeah. Thankfully today we're not playing a game that requires a lot of brain power. It is Where the Water Tastes Like Wine. So it's just a lot of story, a lot of reading. I may or may not fall asleep while listening to the music. I will fall asleep. I'll be good. And I have a timer, so I won't, just endlessly play this game until the end of time. Until the end of the game. Yeah. You know what I mean. So let's go ahead and get into it, because I'm sleepy. We're in Florida, but we're going even further down to Florida. Hold on, I gotta set my timer, otherwise we'll be here for years. There's the timer. We don't want to be here for years. Oh, and they're playing such a good song too. Ugh. Okay, so we're gonna go to this guy, then we're gonna go to this person, who I think is a woman, but I don't know. And then we're gonna go back up, and we're gonna go all the way up to right about here, Pennsylvania. And then we'll make our way back over westward. That sounds like a plan, right? Right? Alright. First, this story, though. What changed? After gossiping a while about the weather and the crops, you look like someone who could use a story. After loudly repeating and repeatedly clearing his throat, he tells you a story about the cursed fortune teller fleeing the bargain she made long ago. Oh, it's the one where the wolf ate the fortune teller. Okay, so it changed a little bit. Dark past, cursed fortune teller. Okay, she didn't actually succeed in fleeing, though. In reality, I'm assuming that's the same. I'm gonna go get this story, and then I'm gonna make it over there. Yes.
He sings as he works, his voice warm and soft as the late afternoon sun. The air's sweet with the tang of recently cut sugar cane. There's a practiced, almost soothing precision to the way he works. He looks up and nods hello.
Hello.
Making molasses, he says to your unasked question. I sell the blackstripe in town. Farmers use it for feed. Bitter as hell. He grins.
Ask to try some.
Got some set aside. He comes back with a murky flask, waving off any offer of payment. I ain't charging. Folks around here need what they can get. Makes a mean loaf of bread. He nods at the barrels. I'm about done filtering. Got to boil it next. Lend a hand?
Happy to help, but also, shouldn't you? What, we have finished molasses, right? Not this molasses. Yeah, we have finished molasses. How do you make molasses? Isn't it used as like a sugar substitute?
You help him haul the barrels over to the metal boiler. You pour in the juice and set the fire. It's hot work. He fetches water and dark bread, and you share the small meal and a smile. It's good to find another who takes joy in honest labor.
Yeah, especially if you're gonna, give me some of that food and stuff in exchange. Barter system. Ooh, St. Petersburg. Damn, this is a good song too. Okay, I heard from my nephew and happened to someone he knows well. Launches into telling, done it before. Soldier who came back from the dead for love. Oh, okay. That one sounds romantic and also
you
terrifying.
Emerge from the underbrush and find yourself at the edge of a field. A farmhouse sits at the other end. Close by, large family is tending to the plants together. They pause and regard you, almost nervously. Hello there? The grandmother asks.
Hello.
The family is almost too nice to you. When you ask for water, they don't even let you walk to the pump by the house. A child runs back to the shed for a folding chair, and they serve you lemonade in a glass among the lettuce heads.
Oh, that's very nice of them. Very kind, very kind.
Halfway through your glass, you notice someone moving furtively down by the house. The cuffs of his white shirt are stained red. The father sees your look and shifts to block your view. His eyes are bright, and his teeth are bared in something like worry. How do you like your lemonade?
It's great, but I should get going.
His wife arrives with a bag full of sandwiches for you, and the whole family ushers you back into the woods, waving, wishing you well. You take one look back over your shoulder. The man by the wall is gone.
I'm sure it's for the best. I'm sure it's for the best. Jimmy, chapter 3.
Fine.
Oh,
fine.
yeah.
I'll tell you about Paris.
Tell me about Paris.
I was with the 369th Infantry Regiment. Maybe you heard of us by our other names. The Black Rattlers, the Men of Bronze, the Harlem Hellfighters. That was us.
Oh.
Fighting because we thought it might show white folk that we were Americans too. What a joke.
Yeah.
The Army wouldn't even lead us. Gave us to the French.
Oh.
Not the first time America traded black bodies, I suppose.
Hmm.
Know any funny stories? I need to take my mind off things.
Maybe? Funny. I can tell you this just to be safe. Cassidy's first.
Oh, that's funny. Might not share it with my congregation, though.
Okay.
Love? I've never had want for empathy, but nothing made me love the creatures of this earth more than seeing them suffer like I did. We are a faulty lot. We deserve better than what the Lord has given us. Lately, my journey's been pretty ordinary, just walking church to church. What about you? Been on any adventures?
I've been on a lot of adventures. Adventures. Actually, Tell the story of Shaw's life and times.
I swear I ain't heard a story good as that in a long minute.
Oh.
Authority? When you lose respect for someone who once held it? I left because I couldn't stand living with Pops anymore. He was the living example of a hypocrite, a liar dressed up as a saint.
Oh.
All that muscle was a front. He's the weakest man I ever knew.
Oh.
Anyway, why don't you tell me a scary story? You must have heard some good ones.
Oh. Scary story. Jersey Devil.
Oh, you could rattle a congregation's bones, I bet.
Yeah.
The war's over, but the sadness, well, for a while, I stayed in touch with the soldiers I'd served with. But most of them, these days, they're more interested in drinking that old scrap iron now than in reminiscing. So I figure best to let them be. Hey, do you have any spooky campfire tales? Feels appropriate out here, right?
Spooky, spooky, spooky. Woman executed in Paris.
That's how it is, huh? Well, maybe you ain't seen as much of this world as I have.
Oh.
Travel? The only good thing about that war was the men I traveled with. Bearcats, all fire and heart. If I can imagine a better world, it's 'cause I've seen what the best of us can do. Anyway, why don't you tell me a scary story? You must have heard some good ones.
Scary story. Scary, scary, scary. Scary, scary, scary. I don't think this is a scary story anymore. Or is a scary story. Scary, scary, scary. Scary, scary, scary. Scary, scary, scary. Ooh, cursed idol.
Oh, come on, that's ridiculous.
Oh?
Faith? They had faith. And you know what it took for them to trust me? A cross on my collar and cap. I was a boy, but they needed the reverend and the faithful find what they need. Here comes the sun. Sorry, friend, but I gotta go. My next sermon takes me up this way.
Dang.
If you head out there, look for me, all right? I like our talking. Wish we had time for more of it.
Oh, we'll have time for more of it. I want to make my way back up. I'll see you.
And be careful out there, all right? The world's a cruel place, and men who live in it are cruel. And the Lord ain't stingy with the suffering.
True, true. Facts. Preach, preacher. Preach. Okay, let's go over, get that story, and then work our way down over there. Yes, yes.
Electric lamps stipple the cotton field before you with an orange light, moving like a group of lethargic fireflies. From the field, the voices of the workers reach you in a soulful, united song.
Rest nearby.
You're gently lulled to sleep as the song floats over you. Hello, Lordy, pick a bale of cotton. Hello, Lordy, pick a bale a day.
Doze off.
You're pulled out of your slumber by a woman's pained scream and a collection of shouts rising from the field.
Focus on the noise.
The woman's screams taper off, soon replaced by the raw cries of an infant. Applause briefly fills the night, eventually fading back into song. Oh, Lordy.
Wake up, what
You
happened?
wake up to the gentle crescendo of the worker's song, unsure if it ever ceased at all.
What happened? Dreams in the cotton field at night. What happened? I hope everybody's okay. Alright, we're gonna go to Miami, then get that one story on the edge of Miami, and then we'll go talk to this new person. Yes? Yes. Such good music. Dang. Alright. Seagulls scream overhead as you mosey down the beach. Out at sea, ships crawl along the horizon toward the harbor. The sun's a little intense, so you search for a scrap of shade.
You've enjoyed a break on the beach, staring off the edge of the world. But the sun is starting to go down, and the breeze is getting stronger. As you're about to stand, a man plonks down near you. He sits a polite distance off, but looks at you expectantly.
Greet him, I
He
guess.
smiles weakly. I just got fired. First Spanish-American radio host in the state, and they fired me. They needed to make cuts, I get that, but I'm twice the... He trails off. I don't know what I'm going to tell my wife.
Be sympathetic.
I could try the docks, but there's already more men than jobs, and I could barely support the family on what they pay. He hangs his head. And my boy, I can't bring myself to tell them. I don't know what to do.
Oh, difficult. Sit with them.
He calms as the sun drops below the horizon. An expanse of darkness is ahead of you. Turning back to the lights of the city reminds you that the world hasn't gone away. After a long silence, he speaks. It's never going to get better, is it?
The country's on its knees, or give him hope. Why would you be
It takes you a
mean?
moment to notice his sobbing over the noise of the waves. I've got to tell them, haven't I? I'll go to the port in the morning and see if they'll take me. You can no longer make him out in the dark, but his hand touches your shoulder as he leaves.
There's jobs out there somewhere. Just gotta keep hunting. Poor guy. I don't need money. I don't need food. Don't need sleep. But what you guys got? Mojitos, glass of wine, apple juice, orange. You only have drinks? I only have drinks. I want food. Dang, Miami got nothing. Alright, let's see what story changed. The policeman in the truck. Okay, so which girl? Grew kittens on a tree in her backyard like apples. That's weird. That's weird. I mean, I guess it fits with the having kittens in a basket thing, but that's weird.
We need a sixth.
She told you, beckoning from the steps of a great dark mansion. And just like that, you found yourself sitting with strangers around a velvet-draped table. Her voice is reedy and high, modulated by the tight collar of her Victorian dress.
Join hands, everyone.
We're not going to see the wolf guy again, are we?
Your host keeps her eyes closed as she beseeches the spirits of the dead. But everyone else around the table lets one lingering, awkward glance bounce around between them. You sense they're just about done humoring her when it happens. A deep, nasty thump beneath the table.
Oh, is she a fraud?
The whole table starts to shake, threatening to lift right off the ground. And then, the staid candle flames start flickering like mad, casting ghastly shadows on the walls. And then, a viciously cold wind cuts through the parlor like sharpened ice.
Will the wolf come because I'm here and he doesn't like being called? Keep holding on.
The damned candles are dancing in midair around you now, singeing a hair here and there off the coiffed heads of these well-heeled guests. You notice your host across the table has her eyes open wider than they should go. A rivulet of blood dripping from her nose.
Oh, keep holding on.
When you come to your senses, sunrise has begun to creep in. The parlor is empty but for you and the woman in the old-fashioned dress, who slumped dejectedly over the table.
He didn't show up. All that sound and fury, and no sign of his spirit.
Oh, then what was all that for? Move on. Train run out of track. Dupree. Okay.
You look good, honey. You got a light? You like a good story?
I don't have a light, but I do like a good story.
I like to hear about people and make bets with them.
I don't want to bet.
I like to hear about the weird, handsome people. Get convinced by the rich jackasses who'll play blackjack and lose into the night. Dames who are lit cigarettes burning to the end.
You'd probably like the book The Great Gatsby.
I want to be around furious people who use me and I use them. Are you one, stranger?
In a way.
Come close to me.
I'd rather not.
Got any stories with ghosts or murderers or blood or something like that?
Yes, I have many like that. Let's go with Quinn's Adventures.
God damn, you're giving me the chills, sweetheart.
Good.
I don't know if you've been on the road that long, stranger. 'Cause you ain't got that exhaustion in your face about moving 'cause you have to.
I mean, technically I am moving because I have to, but it's a different kind of have to.
Sometimes you just can't with people. And you, well, you look so hungry for talk right now.
In a way I'm hungry for talk.
Sometimes I'm in a hold'em with 5 other people and I look around and I think, I ain't been alone for 5 hours, and I might set fire to this whole place and walk out of here. You ain't there yet.
Are you the person who set fire to that one place?
A boy told me a bunch of sad story lies today and I saw right through him. You bring any true ones to tell?
You want a sad story? Sad story. Gunshot man left to die is a sad story.
So sad and sweet. Let me catch my breath a second.
Okay, good luck with that with, the smoking.
Sometimes a body needs to put all in on some dumb choice, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you have to bet yourself, I can't do that, shouldn't do that, but here's the stick, pal. When you chose something, you chose it. Be loyal to your choice, take responsibility for it. Commit. Can't abide people who don't goddamn commit.
For real.
You got any stories with a happy ending? Right now, I want a happy ending.
Happy. Oh, Workers' Paradise. That's happy-ish.
Oh, so sweet. But keep one of those charming stories in your pocket for the next time you gotta distract a man at a card table. 16 days ago, I come across a girl by the side of the road. She had her smoke all bent out of shape in her mouth, and she had a bundle like I used to by her little brown boots. She caught my eye just for a little second. And though I ain't got no feeling from her, I smiled to myself because you bet a lot on leaving the protection of the known, especially when your body our shape. But choosing your challenges, that's freedom. And she knew it, I think.
Oh.
Hey, got any exciting stories? Like the movies?
Exciting story. Oh, wait. Over here. This one. Bootleggers.
Honey, thrills is the stuff I live on. That one will keep me going.
Cool.
The law? I can get by with the law. The law thinks I'm a victim, a sad girl of the streets, a damaged girl, a girl who ain't got no fate and whose daddy didn't love her. My daddy's dead, and all cops are in my pocket, stranger. I will tell you that if I tell you anything. The law is bad for us Roman kids. It does not serve us. But you learn to get that sad, pale girl on. They love that.
I believe it.
Sometimes you gotta promise them something more and... Well, I don't say it's pleasant, but you born in a body. Sometimes people treat you like you need the power taken from it. Hey, got any exciting stories? Like the movies?
Exciting stories still. Exciting. Oh, wait. Let's go back over this way. Exciting stories. Last Ball, Almanac. I don't know what kind of story that is. Exciting stories. Exciting stories. Exciting stories. How about the poor loser demon?
Well, well, they should let you make the movies, honey.
Cool.
I won big back in Reno and I got obsessed with luck.
Hey.
I was drinking absinthe at the time and smoking only darn European cigarettes that made me cough like a mule, and boy, after that win, I drank the green fairy good and smoked like a redwood bonfire.
Oh.
And you know what I learned? I learned to pick my tables and expect music on the jaw. Shit. Next time, let's up the stakes, shall we? Why don't we spend some time with bourbon and 5-card stud? You bring the bourbon, of course. And when the moon's fuller, I might let you in on some secrets on life. Have you any?
I can definitely meet you up there because I'm heading back up, but I'm not bringing no alcohol. I only carry necessities, you hear? Here she is. Oh wait, there's a story that changed. Let me grab that first. Alright, hardware store guy. Lightning goblins who live in a house set amid thundercloud. Okay, yeah. The mole men turned into that. I like that one better. I like that one a lot better. I'm gonna say that one totally happened because that sounds a lot better. I like that story. For sure, that totally happened. They rob people too. Hello again, Dupree.
I always knew you'd come loping back my way and catch me checking for marks.
I mean, you're on the way.
How you been, traveler? I'm afraid I got myself in some damn tight spots since we last made bets with each other. It's the way of the world.
It hasn't even been a day.
You give too much, someone gon' take away too much. Just don't mind me if I seem like I'm wincing. It ain't you. It's just love making its way to hell. Come over. Come sit.
It doesn't sound like any love was happening there.
Got any stories with ghosts or murderers or blood or something like that?
I got a lot like that. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Ooh, Sleepy Hollow, Sleepy Hollow.
God damn, you're giving me the chills, sweetheart.
Excellent.
Feelings are sort of prison, ain't they? Sometimes I look at you and find myself liking you. But I don't trust you, sweetheart, and there's the game between us.
You shouldn't trust me. We've only known each other for like 1.5 nights.
The game is always between us, pushing us away from each other, this big checkers board. If I wanted you, I could never tell you. That's the way the game works.
I like that game. That's a good game.
Got any stories with ghosts or murderers or blood or something like that?
I got lots. Let's go see which one we have next. Oh, corn farmers. They're scary.
Just what I asked for. That spooky stuff gets my heart going like a good hand sometimes do.
Ha 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 ha. I've been taken in so many different ways. Ha 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 ha.
To be self-sufficient. To be indulged that once, you know?
I getcha.
I've been thinking about this one pinko that came by the creek recently. He said that an uneven life was manufactured. That it didn't always have to be peaks and troughs. That evening it out was a way it could be. I thunk about that for a long time. Is it best to be in a slow-moving river all the time and never have your heart in your mouth at the rapids? Hey, got any exciting stories? Like the movies?
Let's see. Exciting stories. Exciting stories. Exciting stories. Let's go with Mason's Loss.
Honey, thrills is the stuff I live on. That one will keep me going.
Cool.
Oh, this? Oh, I'm sorry, it's nothing. I guess it's been 7 nights now. Still hurts.
You should go to a hospital.
Sometimes I shift my ribs and I think I feel something move wrong.
sounds like you have a broken rib or something. You should go to the hospital.
It'll heal by itself.
Some things don't heal by themselves. You should go to a hospital.
Got any stories with ghosts or murderers or blood or something like that?
Probably somewhere. Let's go look. Jersey Devil.
Just what I asked for. It ain't possible to live in a world without men, and so it ain't possible to live in a place where things ain't taken, you see?
E.
And it makes it worse if you love them. I met a no-shit blonde once who couldn't have stolen anything from me, she was that sweet. And before I could love her, a man took her and we were all back to taking again, and boy, you couldn't blame him, could you?
Nah, you didn't make her move.
I never did. Got any stories with ghosts or murderers or blood or something like that?
Probably. Let's see. That's a happy stories. Wild Man in the Forest?
God damn, you're giving me the chills, sweetheart.
Cool.
I am home, friend. Do you know what it's like to be your own home? I am it.
No, I do not know.
You can see the windows into the loft, the tools I use to fix the shelves of my life. And when I look out each morning, the lawn is different as I fan out the cards.
I guess it depends on if you're a type of person who needs things and a type of person who does not need things. I myself need things. Like, a place to store food and do laundry. I don't want to pay for laundry all the time, you know? I like having a place where I can put my things and rest without worry, you know?
All this heavy stuff, it's nice to have someone to pay attention. Soothe my bruises, let the dice be. You want to play a few cards with me before you move on?
I'm kind of scared too. Can we not bet anything?
Of course you do. Let's play slow for a while and you tell me a tale?
Sure, I'm headed up that way. Oh my gosh, where am I? North, north, north. Oh, story. What changed? Gas station kids. Girls who search for haunted houses. Oh, okay. The two girls in love when the ghost story changed. Okay. Cool, cool. Oh, there are two right back to back. Nice, nice, nice. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Ooh. What changed? Listen to this, blurts boy loitering outside the grocery store. He works his way through a long and strange story about the Creole witch asking passers-by to deliver her curses. What do you think? Wait a minute. You know the story. It's the French spy. Oh, I like that one. It's a great story. Heard it from your brother? Of course you did. I like that story way better than the spy one. Also, though, another story changed. Let me just grab this real quick. Okay, let's see. Policeman finishes story. Wild story about a trapped ghost of a drowned child. What? You know this story. It's the mournful ghost trapped in a ball. Oh, so the trees story. Oh, that's sad. So sad. Hello again, Dupree. Oh, you changed. Oh.
Don't you come no closer. I ain't talking to you. I ain't got nothing you want.
Okay. I like your design. You're so cool.
Stay back there. I got a gun on me. What are you doing here? I ain't took nothing from you. It was all in the cards. We're square.
You wanted to play cards, remember?
Do you hear what I'm saying? Get going. I'm saying well, fine. You just sit there.
Okay.
You ain't got a gun. Who am I kidding? You're no threat to me. You're so gentle and gullible, I ain't sure you really even exist.
I exist. I'm just not money hungry.
It's true. I hustled you good. I ain't apologizing, we ain't going back. But I'll tell you how the game works if you want. My little favor, sweetheart.
I don't remember you taking money. Did I miss it?
Now you show me how you do it. Pretend I'm a mark and tell me a story to make my heart race.
So you want an adventure story? Or you want a story about, like, scary stuff? Here, Cassidy's verse, because I'm not sure what you want. Thrilling parts. Okay.
You thrill 'em like that and they'll be all yours, honey.
Okay.
You just trying to hustle me back now. It wasn't nothing, we was talking.
You told me
I
to
took
hustle
a little
you.
time from you, a little empathy is all. I didn't steal nothing you wasn't offering.
Yeah, that's not stealing. That's me offering. What are you talking about? It's give and take.
Now it's your turn. Scare me like you'd scare a good mark.
Okay. Scary story again. Scary story again. Scary story again. Scary story again. Scary story. I have many stories. Oh, there we go. Cursed fortune teller.
Good one. I think maybe you got the talent for turning the mood, sweetheart.
Only if I haven't already told you a story I've told you before.
I was so lucky to meet you on the road where you're going. So guileless at me, that face all hopeful like you could learn something.
I had a hopeful face. My face feels very tired right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
I knew straight away I could hustle you with a few nice place stories, them words all wound up on a spindle.
If you say so.
And you came back to see me, and then I knew you got 'em, Miss Dupree. The fish is on the line, come home to mommy. And luck had it, you reeled in.
It's because you're on the way.
Now it's your turn. Scare me like you'd scare a good mark.
Okay. Scary story. Ooh. Roving skeletons of the dead.
That one ain't bad. When they shiver and shake for you, that's when you know you got 'em. Oh, come on there, get over it. I won what I won, and you knew I was a hustler. You knew I was a grifter by nature. You stayed to listen to my stories, and so whose fault is it now that I just gave in to my natural talents and grabbed a little something for myself?
You didn't really grab it. Like, it was offered. Are you sure you're a grifter? Like, are you okay?
Does it hurt a little? I'm sure it does. Now it's your turn. Scare me like you'd scare a good mark.
It's not like you stole my story so I can't tell them again in the future. Drowned child.
Sorry, honey, but that just ain't good enough. The sad story is the key of the whole hustle, so you gotta get it right.
Oh, so is that just like a sad story and not a scary story?
Oh, don't look at me like that. You knew what I was when you found me the second time. You knew I liked to play the cards and roll the dice and do the extra change trick in gas stations. And if you didn't, why, you're a little thicker than I thought. I'm sorry it worked out this way, but heck, I get by just like you do. And who's to say you ain't stolen this all from someone else? Now you show me how you do it. Pretend I'm a mark and tell me a story to make my heart race.
An exciting story, huh? Okay. Exciting story. Those aren't exciting, those are scary. Let's go with Rose's search.
Haha, good one. Exciting enough to keep attention, but true enough to trick a mark. In the future, you better watch yourself trusting nice young hustler ladies with a little conversation, with a little card playing, trusting them with your time and your gentle ear. You can't trust any of us. That's what I give you. Next time you see my silhouette, you walk straight on by, because no one out there can put aside their feral nature. No, sir.
Okay.
I steal because that's what I does. It's just my way, you know. I was shaped by the world, and all I do is reflect the nature of it. You know, wherever you go, I'll be taking a little extra from a stranger. No prejudice. How's that for you?
Well, I'm glad I'll never have to see you again. Because you're a little weird, thinking that you stole from me when you didn't. Like, my stories are still there and stuff, so, you know, you're just a little weird. Okay. Fancy lady comes over, and she's telling a story. Story about the invisible gunslinger. Oh, it's about the gunshot man outside the saloon. Okay. I see. So, the gunshot man outside the saloon was now shot by an invisible gunslinger. Interesting. So, it's not a sad story anymore. It's kind of like a action horror type story. Gotcha. And then this one, 100% true, heard it from his nephew, who heard something from somebody else. Story of Paul Bunyan, lumberjack who towered over the forest. You recognize the bones of it from your experience of the giant lumberjack who could fell a clearing in an hour. Paul Bunyan! Yay! Gave him a name. Cool, cool, cool. Hello again, preacher guy, man, person.
Here you are again. Sit down. Glad to have another person to talk with on a night like this. France is weighing heavy on me again. No, that's wrong. It ain't just France. America weighs heavy on me too. Things it did to us over there, and every day since the war ended, back here at home.
Yeah, the world in general kind of sucks.
Anyway, why don't you tell me a scary story? You must have heard some good ones.
I got a lot of scary stories. Have I told you all of them yet, though? Let's see. Okay, apparently that's not a scary story. That's a sad story. So let's see here. Deliver curses.
Different folks have different senses of humor, I suppose.
Oh, it's not scary. Okay.
Choice? I chose. Call me a liar all you want. But for the men in that unit, I learned to be the preacher they needed. Ain't no way the Lord gonna punish me for helping my brothers in need. Hey, do you have any spooky campfire tales? Feels appropriate out here, right?
Let's see. Let's go with Ray's Lament while it's here.
Oh, you could rattle a congregation's bones, I bet. Freedom? A major, a Frenchman, told me all men were free, so long as we weren't chained to a wall. Thought he was raising my spirits. Next day, he gave the order for us to head to Meuse Argonne. In a few days, we'd lost 850 freedmen. Anyway, why don't you tell me a scary story? You must have heard some good ones.
Let's see. Scary story. Scary story. Scary story. Well, since you're all wide-eyed, I can just, like, use whatever I want. So, what is this guitar player who believed? What is that?
Different folks have different senses of humor, I suppose.
Is it a funny story?
Faith? They had faith. And you know what it took for them to trust me? A cross on my collar and cap. I was a boy, but they needed the reverend and the faithful. Find what they... Lately, my journey's been pretty ordinary. Just walking, church to church. What about you? Been on any adventures?
Adventures! Oh, wait, did I already tell you this one? I told you all those ones. Okay. Adventures. Let's go with Rose's Search.
I swear I ain't heard a story good as that in a long minute. The future? Heh, people ask me all the time if I'm a prophet or some such, since my predictions are so often correct. What comes next? Blood. Always blood. Just gotta pay attention to see that. You must have seen some pretty wild stuff on the road. What's the most exciting thing you've seen?
Oh, excitement again. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go with this wild man in the forest. I'm pretty sure it's horror, but you know.
Sorry, that kind of thing don't scare me anymore, if that's what you're going for. Home? If a church is God's house, a place where we should devote ourselves exclusively and wholly to praising His name, then there can be no black church in America. We're too busy trying to survive to do anything exclusively. Ah, night's over. Well, I've got to get walking. My journey takes me up this way.
Hey, Georgia, cool.
What is it the paper they gave me said? Chaplain James Coates displayed gallantry in administering to the wounded under terrific fire, exposing himself at all times to reach their sides. Fraudulent love is what that is. Yeah, they gave us a Sunday parade when we came home. But by noon on Monday, we were niggers again.
So sad, so sad. The world sucks. Alright, let me get this story and then I'll look at the map. Because I know we're going to Georgia. Alright, guy's looking sad at the newspaper, which he always looks sad at for some reason. Story about the devil taken form as a bull sent to terrorize sinners. Oh, it's the king of the bulls, exacting revenge on those who imprison his people. Man, why you gotta change it? It's all made up. It's all made up. Sounds like nonsense to me for sure. Stuff they print these days. Yeah, that's totally nonsense. He was the king of the bulls. Making him a devil. How rude. Okay. So... Oh, I'm in Georgia. Oh. I'm farther than I thought. Okay, well, I'll see you some other time, preacher, to finish out your story. Now we're going to Pennsylvania. So, yeah, we're probably going to finish up, hopefully, the story of Cassidy's name. There's a story out in the middle. Oh, there's two stories out in the middle. I'm not going all the way to that other story, though. I'll go get this one, but not that other one.
There are people shouting and laughing inside this restaurant, and a man sitting alone on the porch like a statue. When you sit beside him, he gives you a weak grin. Look at us. Tired? I get so tired. Can't even celebrate a job done.
What job?
WPA. Planting trees. He tells you about the hours he spends digging holes in the sun. Collapse has been hard on folks, but I didn't have a job before all this. Now I'm doing good. Kind of glad things went to shit. He hesitates. Is that wrong, do you think?
Not at all. I get it.
His head sinks onto his chest. I'm never sure, though, he says. Never completely sure. Then he glances up, forces a smile. In awkward apology, he makes you a gift of half his sandwich. Jesus, I'm really pulling down the mood, he stammers.
Sometimes things need to go to heck in a handbasket before you can actually make the world better. Because people are like, no, everything is fine. It's great how it is. Don't need to change nothing. And then it all breaks. Then you're like, well, guess it's time to change what you said was not worth fixing now, don't we? So, yeah, I get you. I get you. Understandable. Understandable. I'm not going to go get that story in the east. No, it's too far away. We're going north, which is very far away. Oh, their story changed. Okay, story that's 110% true. Okay. Polish story. Ichabod Crane. You recognize the bones of the Hessian of Sleepy Hollow. Hey! It's basically the same story, just a little different. Headless of Hessian. Ghastly legend. Hey. Cool, cool, cool. Oh no! Bridges. All these dang bridges. There's Washington. Hold on, where am I? Wait, there's a person here? There's a person here? There's a person here! I didn't even see you there. You were hiding. Okay, how am I gonna get to you though? How am I gonna get to you though? Oh, over there. I see, I see. Have I been to Washington? Let me check. There's a lot of bridges. I feel like I haven't, but I could have been. Yeah, I've been to DC. Alright, cool. Let's go get this guy in Philadelphia.
Well, I'm gonna cast my stones o'er the waters of this land, and by and by I'll see them.
And this will probably be the last story we get for the day. Little Ben!
I don't know you from anyone,
I don't know you either. At least I don't think I do.
but maybe in the end that don't matter so much, so long as we're after the same things. A little firelight, a little morsel, a minute or two of company. Well, I ain't got much, and I sure ain't got more than that. I'll share what I have.
Cool.
You do the same for a stranger one day by and by.
I have been already.
Got any funny stories? Must have a couple.
I do. Let me give you my funniest story. Oh, okay. So we have met before because this funny story is gone. So here. Let me tell you about the witch girl.
You got some wit, stranger. Joy is when you speak up for your brother, and then he speaks up for you. You gotta stand on a firing line to know you won't be standing alone. I need a laugh. Know any good jokes?
I think I gave you all the good jokes. Let's see if there's anything else. Hey, funny story. Oh, hey, Quinn's Adventures. Here, take some funny stories from that.
You are a pretty funny one, you know that? When you travel, you never want to let go where you're from, friend. That doesn't mean it's gotta be everything about you. Everywhere you go, we all bleed if we get nicked. We all serve and die the same. Anyway, I need something to laugh about. Got any funny ones?
I don't think I have any more funny ones. Let's see. Funny. Hey, Ray's Lament. Take some funniness from his laments.
Oh boy. You watch out now, I'll start chuckling. I don't know if your definition for freedom is the same as mine. One day they might quit chasing after me, and one day the Union might get our rights writ down and everybody following. After that, good am I. Nothing left to organize. I'm a miner again. Nothing left but to go back down and get coal. Got any funny stories? Must have a couple.
Funny stories. Fishermen who tried to catch the same fish for 50 years?
You got some wit, stranger. Fortune? All I earned was this pile of coal scrip. Ain't worth a damn. Take some, in case you ever find your way to a company town. Or so you remember me.
Yeah, I'm gonna need something to remember you by because I totally forgot I'd met you before.
Guess I always wanted to be remembered by someone. Anyway, I need something to laugh about. Got any funny ones?
I don't think so. So here's a story about Mason's loss.
You are a pretty funny one, you know that? Change? We asked for change. They cut us down like goddamn dogs. Good men who just come into the Union, workers, their wives, the widows, everybody. The river turned to blood like something out of Exodus. And if they find me, they'll do the same. I can't stay here, you understand?
I get you.
I'm heading out, up this way. Still can't say exactly where I'll be tomorrow. You ever get a loose thread, and when you pull it, the whole works come apart?
Yeah, I get you. I'm not going that way though, so I'll see you later.
Every one of us gets mastered by something. You try to get out from under it. What if you never get to know if you done right? You ever, you know?
Good luck, Ben. Okay, so I got story over that way, and then I've got a story over that way. Which one's closer? Wait, no. Oh, Quinn! You were hiding too! Okay, so I gotta go get Quinn. But that is all that we had time for today. We got Florida pretty much done. Just the preacher guy is hard for stories, because I don't know those stories. Thank you for joining me today. I am definitely going to sleep after this. Taking a little more of that weird concoction medicine. Tastes a little like honey. Just a little bit like honey, not a lot. And also, I think I don't even remember what honey tastes like now, because we don't have any beekeepers. We have not done that, although we should, because we definitely should do that. Oh, what if we got zombie bees? Oh no. Oh no. Zombie pollen bees. I don't want none. Never mind. No beekeeping. We should beekeep. I'm gonna go sleep now, and I hope that all of you are doing well, and I'll talk to you later. Hope you have a good morning, evening, afternoon. Okay, bye.